Hello, and welcome back. Well, it's today's sourcing video, 6:15. So I'm going to make this quick. Um, Went out to the Medina Strongsville run, but I do want to start off with. So anyone who watches may remember that I got a little journal that someone had uh, hand wrote multiple pages in it during a trip in Europe. So Joanne, I forget the last name now. I had messaged her on Facebook and never got a response. And within that message was like, hey, next time I'm out in Strongsville, I'll stop by. If it's someone you know, awesome. If not, then, just chuck it. So I went there today, and the Joanne who I messaged, her dad answered the door and was talking to him. And he tells me that he very strongly believes he doesn't know about the Europe trip. He didn't read any of it. I mean, because the trip to Europe was 1975. However, that would be something that she would have done. Would have. He goes to tell me that someone else had made her not be alive anymore 25 years ago. So that added quite a bit more to it. This guy's wife, or his sister-in-law, is a Joanne of that journal. So it's very interesting to kind of hear a little bit of what he knew. So 25 years ago, she's gone. So how that journal managed to stick around without being put in a dumpster over 25 years, or even how it ended up at a thrift store. But still, he was quite grateful of me dropping that off. His wife, Joanne's sister, was not there. So couldn't really explain anything. But I left my name and number, and he goes, someone from this household will reach out to you and just, give you some gratitude for for doing that. Because most likely someone wouldn't read that journal and look at the name. I mean, it was a journal from that long ago. They wouldn't look at that name and be like, hey, I'm going to look it up. And it just happened to be that it was a mile from the Goodwill in Strongsville. So I went that mile, then I went to a couple other stores. So a handful of stores, they were blanks, but it's the physical media sections in there are really small, so I can go in there. Even if I blank, I'm only there for 10 minutes. And then I just go to the next store, the next one. I did not go to the Savers in Parma. That way I know I could be back at this time. All right, let's take in there, and whatever I hear back from the sister, and it turns out that the mother is alive in her 90s. So that journal is going to mean a lot to her as well. So I will let you know whatever I get back in response to that, whomever reaches out to me via phone or Facebook or which have you. Wasn't too bad for what I got. It was still worthwhile for me to go out. That's why I do this. I'm not going to really, I'll just give a price at the end of roughly what it would be. But these two Mozart symphonies and piano concertos, each of them, I think this one's like $60. That one's like 50. I'll put the two together as a however many 12 disc set or 20 disc set or something. 10 and 22 disc set for like $100. I have done that with larger collections like this. That way, I'm not out that extra shipping, and someone who's going to appreciate all of them will get them all at once. All right, on to the CDs. This is, I think it's like, it's called The Second Chapter Acts. Yeah, with footnotes in the volume of the book. Barcode did not come up. Hand typed it, like $40. I believe this is maybe 20. Drop Dead Gorgeous, Be Mine, Valentine, 20. This one does sell used or open. This is new, so $20. A video game closer to $20, maybe a little over. This is called Deathlings, Darkening, Death King, Deathring, Deathings, whatever that is. The sticker's covering it up to where I really can't read the whole name of it. But it's a video game by Hexen. This Jodeci. It is a single. The promo of this is all silver. This is not the promo. It's still like $20, $25. The promos are 60 to 100. This is like $40 is 2 album Temptations. Don't remember, likely $20. Unifying with Temptation, I want to say is what it's called. Probably $20, might be a little more. This Barbie is 25 to 30, and I do remember it needs resurfaced. That gunk right there, that's just like there's some raised parts right here, and I just took my finger and wiped that down a little. It's just a gunk, so I can put that on the resurfacer and see what happens. If it turns out good, $25, $30. This Hector, whomever, maybe a little over 20. This Bobini, Little Willie, it's like 30. So there's a lot of bread and butter stuff. I still have this stuff here. There's a lot of bread and butter, no real zingers, but it all just adds up. Just get picture, flip it over, get picture, next. And then when I get to listing, list. All right, PCU. All right, so I mentioned this, and this is still like $20. It does have the insert. 15-second spin on it. We'll get that cleaned up real good. So $20, $30. This Farscape, Ben Browder, plays in the franchise of what I just mentioned the other day about Citrus and McKay. Same franchise. I don't think they ever crossed paths. I don't remember, maybe $20. So if I don't remember, it's probably going to be 20, if not more. This, I think, was 30. It's continuous championship. Powerade, highlights of the 2007 NHRA. Oh, yeah, so this is a good one. So if you type in History Channel Battlefield Detectives, and you're going to have to go to Terra Peak, yes, some of these go for anywhere from $40 to $100. These are one, even with, I think barcode, nothing came up, so I hand typed it. This is the 6 Day War. It is an ex-library. It is clean. $50 maybe. All right, so this, I got another version of this last time when I was down at the Goodwill in Springfield, Ellet area, down by the Goodyear blimp hangar. And I believe I got the volume 2. This, I may have also, the entire everything, I'll have my ring light attached to my TV, so I think my TV went to sleep, my Halo light. It's just a USB connected to the side of the TV. That way, when the TV's on, I'll just push this on. But either way, this, if it is the same one, it's about $70. If it's a different one, it's probably going to be right around there. Each of these is around $20. They're both sealed. Each of these, Sesame Street, one is closer to 25, the other one is closer to 20. Songs of Inspiration, for the $3, was it? The $3. This, I believe this specific one is closer to 40. If not, then it's 30. the Burning Wheel Fantasy Role Playing System books, little set, about $40, maybe a little less. And this Book of Unicorns, now I got it because it's really neat. It's a Book of Unicorns, and then it has these pages that have these other unicorns. Now I'm not quite sure what they stand for. That's probably what the book is for. This reminds me of the movie Legend with Tom Cruise and Maya Sarah. It's by Star Elephant book. Not many sell. 8 maybe over Terra Peak. Paid $1. They sell for like $20. It's just a cool one to have. 20, 40, 100, 140, 180, we'll say 70, 250, say 50, 3, 4, 420, 520, and so 700 plus out of, and I got a little steel container to hold my receipts. All right, and I paid $3 for that container, so 12, 18, 25, 26, 56 bucks, 53. Of course, no tax, because it's still tax-free until the 14th. All right, so that is 12 minutes, about the same as what yesterday's was. Chop out what I can. So, if you like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned, tell me your thing, let me know. Comment, let me know a little more. Subscribe, share. Those are all free. Helps me help you, help other people learn about physical media. Appreciate it. Thank you.